Did you think we found the most mysterious places in part 1? Think again. This time, we're exploring 10 more strange locations where you cannot enter. From spooky islands to old rooms that hide secrets, these places are full of danger, wonder, and mystery. This is part 2 of our journey, and trust us, you will not want to miss the surprising discoveries waiting for you at the top of this list. Buckle up, here we go. Number 10. La Isla de las Muñecas, Mexico. Imagine an island where broken dolls with empty eyes hang from the trees, staring into a nearby swamp. This eerie place is called La Isla de las Muñecas, or the Island of the Dolls. It is hidden in the canals of Xochimilco, near Mexico City. The island has a spooky atmosphere and a frightening story that makes it pretty famous. But it's not open to visitors and is definitely not for the faint-hearted. Its haunting reputation comes from Don Julian Santana, who once lived there and began hanging dolls on the island to calm the spirit of a young girl who drowned nearby. Over the years, the dolls have created a setting like something from a horror movie, dirty, broken, and worn down by time. La Isla de las Muñecas remains a mystery, a place where folklore mixes with fear, and the silence of the abandoned dolls serves as a warning for people to stay away. Number 9. Mount Fuji, Japan, restricted areas. Climbing Mount Fuji is thrilling, but some parts of the mountain are off limits. These restricted areas are dangerous because of loose volcanic rocks, cliffs, and sudden weather changes that can surprise even experienced climbers. Entering these areas without permission is unsafe and against the law, with heavy fines for those who break the rules. The restrictions aren't just about safety. Mount Fuji has rare plants and animals that could be harmed by human activity, even by accident. By keeping these areas closed, Japan ensures the mountain's natural beauty and fragile ecosystems stay protected. Besides its nature, Mount Fuji holds great cultural and spiritual importance. For centuries, it has been a place of worship and pilgrimage. Protecting its spiritual value is as important as keeping its physical form intact. Number 8. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. Aokigahara Forest at Mount Fuji's base is beautiful and mysterious. Its thick trees, twisting roots, and lava-formed caves make it a unique natural wonder. However, the forest is also known as the Suicide Forest because of its tragic history. Some parts of Aokigahara are closed to protect visitors and its delicate environment. The dense vegetation makes it hard to navigate, with very little sunlight reaching the ground and GPS devices often failing. Signs in the forest encourage visitors to seek help and choose life, reflecting ongoing efforts to address its difficult past. Despite its sad history, the forest's natural beauty is captivating, with trees growing in unusual shapes and an eerie silence that adds to its mystique. Number 7. Feldgrau Artillery Battery, Germany. Located in the German countryside, the Feldgrau Artillery Battery relays a turbulent past. Once a bustling military base, it now stands silent, with crumbling walls and rusting structures that show the strategies of a bygone era. This site is off limits to protect its historical value and for safety reasons. The buildings are fragile, with hidden trenches and potentially dangerous old materials scattered around. The risks include collapsing structures and harmful remains, making unauthorized visits extremely dangerous. The battery remains closed, preserving its secrets and reminding us of history's darker chapters. Number 6. The Great Wall, restricted areas, China. The Great Wall of China is more than just a wall. It is a symbol of ancient brilliance. While millions of tourists visit preserved sections like Badaling and Mutianyu every year, much of the wall remains in ruins and is closed to the public. These restricted parts are often in remote areas or overgrown by nature, offering a raw and untouched glimpse of the wall's history. Why are they closed? Centuries of weather and human activity have caused parts of the wall to erode, leaving loose stones, crumbling towers, and steep, uneven paths that are unsafe for visitors. Restoration efforts are ongoing, but some sections are left untouched to preserve historical authenticity. Overgrown vines and wildflowers growing in the cracks of ancient bricks give these areas a haunting beauty, showing the passage of time in ways the more polished sections cannot. If you like these interesting stories, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. As we approach number 1, there's much more to discover. Number 5. Navagio Beach, Greece. Navagio Beach is located on Zakynthos Island in Greece. It looks like it came straight out of a postcard or a dream. The clear blue water, soft white sand, and the remains of a shipwreck make it one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. However, this paradise isn't as safe as it seems. The real danger isn't the beach, it's the towering cliffs surrounding it. The cove is enclosed by tall limestone walls that can crumble without warning. Landslides have caused large rocks to fall, leading officials to limit access to protect visitors. Some areas have been completely closed off. Still, Navagio Beach is fascinating. It's a place that sparks curiosity. How did the shipwreck end up there? What does standing on the sand feel like and hearing the waves echo against the cliffs? Sadly, most travelers will never find out. Number 4. Pyramids of Egypt, Internal Chambers. The Pyramids of Giza are some of the most amazing ancient landmarks in the world. These incredible structures were built over 4,500 years ago and have intrigued people for centuries. While millions visit the pyramids yearly, most are unaware that many inner chambers are off limits. This restriction helps protect them from damage. Ancient corridors and chambers weren't made for modern visitors. The walls, some decorated with hieroglyphs and carvings, are fragile. Even the humidity from a visitor's breath can cause damage, wearing down the surfaces over time. Security is another concern, as these spaces are delicate and hard to monitor. What makes the hidden chambers so fascinating is the mystery they hold. Some are believed to contain unfinished tombs, secret passageways, and artifacts from ancient rituals. The Great Pyramid even has a mysterious void that has been discovered using advanced scanning technology. Its purpose remains unknown to this day. These restricted chambers remind us that some ancient secrets are best left preserved. Number 3. São Miguel Island, Azores, Portugal. São Miguel Island in the Atlantic Ocean is a place of stunning beauty. Known as the Green Island of the Azores, it features volcanic craters, sparkling lakes, and rolling hills that look untouched by time. However, some parts of São Miguel are off limits, set aside as conservation areas to protect its rare plants and animals. These include the habitats around Sete Cidades and Lagoa do Fogo, where fragile ecosystems need minimal human interference to survive. The rules help preserve the island's natural beauty and protect its unique wildlife. What makes these restricted zones special is the raw power of nature they display. Ancient volcanic formations, lush forests, and crystal clear waters exist in perfect balance. For those tempted to enter without permission, the risks are high. Not just heavy fines, but also the guilt of harming one of Earth's most beautiful places. São Miguel reminds us that true paradise comes with boundaries, and respecting them is the key to its survival. Number 2. Mezhgorye, Russia. Mezhgorye is a highly secretive, closed town in Russia, believed to be connected to the country's nuclear defense systems. Located in the Ural Mountains, this mysterious settlement is completely off-limits to tourists, and its exact purpose remains classified. The Russian government has never fully explained what happens inside Mezhgorye, but many believe it houses high-security military operations, possibly linked to underground bunkers or missile facilities. The area is strictly guarded, with military personnel and surveillance ensuring no outsiders enter. The secrecy surrounding Mezhgorye has led to countless theories about its real purpose, from nuclear weapon storage to an emergency bunker for high-ranking officials. Whatever the truth may be, this hidden town remains one of the most mysterious places in Russia, forever shrouded in its secrecy. Number 1. Church of the Nativity, Palestine. In Bethlehem, Palestine, the Church of the Nativity is one of Christianity's holiest sites. It marks the place where Jesus Christ is believed to have been born. This ancient church holds great historical and religious significance, attracting many pilgrims and visitors. However, certain areas inside are restricted to protect them from damage. Built in 327 AD, it is one of the oldest Christian churches still standing. Large crowds could harm the fragile mosaics, stone carvings, and relics inside over time. To preserve it for future generations, officials limit the number of visitors and only allow access to specific areas, such as the grotto beneath the church, during special religious ceremonies. Any attempt to break these rules is not only illegal, but also considered to be disrespectful. Security is very strict, and violators risk being fined or escorted out of the building. Which of these places is your favorite? Or have you ever been near any of these forbidden places? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you missed part 1, check the description for the link. It's a must-watch for anyone who loves adventure. Subscribe for more amazing stories like this, and keep watching for our next video, where we explore even more hidden treasures.